Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
Well, guys, welcome to the Rice Museum here in Georgetown. I'm joined by James, who is the director here. You're going to tell me all about it.
I'm going to tell you all about the Rice Museum. Now, what would you like to do first?
Well, first, I think we should start with where you guys are located. Obviously here in Georgetown, but this is a historic site, right?
It's historic, and we're at 633 Front Street in Georgetown, South Carolina. And you go to the 4-story clock tower in the middle of town, and that is one of our buildings. And then the building next door is the second building, often called the Kaminsky Hardware Store.
And there's a treasure trove of stuff here. I mean, really.
Well, it's more than just stuff. We have all kinds of things going on, from historical displays to our museum shop and our gallery. I would like to invite everyone to come. And we're standing in front of the Browns Ferry vessel. This is our major display here at the Rice Museum. The vessel itself dates to approximately 1730. It's the oldest vessel of colonial manufacture ever discovered in America. And it was made out of native materials, pine, live oak, and cypress. And it was on its way up the Black River and sank at a place called Browns Ferry, oddly enough. And it was carrying a load of 7,000 brick. And the historians speculate that it was attacked by Indians and burned and sank. And because it had all the load of bricks, it was very heavy. And there are burn marks on one side of the vessel that indicate there was some kind of a fire.
I see.
And this is 1730. We didn't have CNN. We didn't have newspapers, and so we have to conjecture why it sank.
Of course. It's so incredible to be able to actually
great?
see it in person. It is absolutely huge. And you were even telling me again about the different types of wood that they were using, what was around our area. It's really cool to see that construction. And this was found in the 70s?
1976. I was there when they pulled it up out of the river.
Wow.
And that was 49 years ago, which corresponds exactly to the time I came to be the director of the Rice Museum.
Really?
I know you think he's so young looking, but 49 years ago.
You became the director 49 years ago?
Of course, I was only 5 years old.
You were grandfathered in, maybe?
I was a grandfather, even then.
I see. So, well, tell me, what was the purpose of the Rice Museum in its beginning?
The Rice Museum was opened in 1970 as part of the tricentennial celebration of South Carolina.
Okay, cool.
And we were then only in the clock tower. We were 750 square feet, telling the history of rice agriculture in our county, which was a major crop. It made South Carolina the second richest state in the Union after Massachusetts, and it made the planters along the Waccamaw River the richest people in the country.
Va-va-boom.
Yes. But it was heavily dependent on slave labor, and the African American slaves, enslaved Africans, had the technology from Africa for growing rice. So it was their technology that made rice growing a success.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, welcome back to Living Local Carolina, everybody. Today I am joined by Matt, who is a producer amongst a ton of other titles. So how are you doing?
I am great. I'm great. It's good to be here.
How did you figure out that this was what you wanted to
do? Music was always what I wanted to do, even when I didn't know that I loved music. I actually grew up as from when I was in kindergarten. I wanted to be an artist, draw. I love illustrations. For all my anime heads out there, I loved illustrations. So from there until actually high school, my junior year in high school, I actually had an art class. And the art class my last semester of art that I took in high school was a class that they made up for me because they didn't have any more classes. I just took the highest art class I could take. And so the next level was college, but I wasn't old enough to be in college yet to take college courses. And so they were like, after that last class, it was like, look, I'm with my guidance counselor, and she's like, you don't have any more, we got to take something else for an elective. And so the question was literally, the option was choir or basket weaving. And so, right. So,
Thanks.
So I was like, I'll take choir. And so from there, I just found out and realized that, man, I'd always been singing. I always loved music. That was always, I would go home. If I wasn't drawing, I was listening to music, listening to the radio, And so that really, really became an eye opener for me. And then from there, it just evolved and evolved and evolved into where I became a producer. I had a singing group, and it was a cappella group, and we were singing around, and we couldn't find studios that would actually be able to record us, because it was about 4 or 5 of us singing a cappella harmony, and they just didn't know how to. The engineers just didn't know how to record us, and so we started me and the group and the management team around us just started. Somebody had a mixing console, somebody else had a microphone, and somebody else had this, somebody else that, and we're like, let's put it all together until we could find the studio. I remember a conversation we were having I was having with the management company. I'm the mouth of the group. And so I'm like, I'm tired of paying for, now mind you, I wasn't paying for anything, but we're tired of I was doing nothing but just singing and writing. And so I'm like, I'm tired of paying for studios and paying for recordings, and nobody knows what they're doing. Like, we can do bad recordings on our own. You know what I mean? For free. Yeah. That's easy. That's it. And literally, when I said it, everybody was quiet for what seemed like an hour, but it's probably 5 seconds. And they're like, you know what? Well, let's just put some stuff together until we can find one that, that'll work for you, Matt. And I was like, yeah, let's do that. And so from there, I just kind of fell into, telling people I want to hear this, I want to hear that. And then finally, the guy who actually taught me how to engineer, he was like, you know what? I'm tired of you telling me what to do. You do it. And literally, that was my training. And so I just fell into engineering, just like that.
There you go. I love stories like that, though. Obviously, you were a very creative person. You had, so many different hands and thoughts, but that's so cool.
I've traveled over hills, swam the widest seas to find someone like you, to love me, to love me. There's nothing I can do. You're always on my mind. If there's only 3 words I can tell you, I tell you 1,000 times, 1,000 times that I dreamed of you.
This portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Lawyer Lisa.
Thank you for watching Living Local Carolina. Joining us today is certified elder law attorney Lisa Hostetler Brown, here to share her knowledge on an important legal topic that could impact you and your family. Whether you're planning ahead or currently facing an issue, Lawyer Lisa will help break it down in a way that's clear and easy to understand. Thanks for being here.
Hi, I'm Lisa Hostetler Brown, and welcome to Legally Speaking with Lawyer Lisa. A little bit about me. I'm a certified specialist in elder law, certified by the National Elder Law Foundation. I've been a certified specialist going on 10 years, and I have my own firm since 2014. I'm here to talk to you today about some of the things that you may need for your estate planning and possibly elder law needs down the road. So let's get started on some of the basics so that you can understand what you might need and what you or your family might need to do to get your affairs in order. First thing I want you to think about is this is really life planning. This is the kind of stuff that everybody needs. Don't think of this as a morbid situation where you need to worry about dying. Think of it as planning ahead. Just like you buy car insurance for your car. You don't worry about getting in a wreck every minute. Well, I guess it depends what interstate you're on, but other than that, it really is important stuff. And you need to make sure that you're prepared just in case. And then as you get older, there's some things that you need to put in place just to make sure that it's taken care of if and when you might need it. So what do you need for estate planning? Well, the most important thing that you need is a plan. So a lot of people might think, oh, I need to go to the lawyer and get documents, but that is not the basis of what you're doing. What you're really trying to do is put a plan in place so that if and when you need these things, if you become incapacitated and when you pass away, that you have the right plan in place, that your family and your loved ones are all taken care of. So a will is one of the most basic documents that a lot of people have heard of, and a will is great for every situation. It covers anything that might happen. And especially if you're younger, a will can be a great basic document that everyone should have. And if you haven't looked at your will in a long time, or you don't have one, this is a good opportunity to start your estate planning process and at least get something in order. Now, another important document that everybody needs is a financial power of attorney. And how complex or basic this document is really depends on where you are in life. And so if you're a younger person, and I'm even talking to those college students that are, don't really have a lot going on and are invincible and aren't thinking about what might happen for the future, you might need a financial power of attorney in case you got sick, or in case you needed your mom to call somebody and argue about a financial dispute or talk to an insurance company. You can't do that without a financial power of attorney. And so having those documents in place for any sort of unexpected event is really important. Now, if you have a more complex situation or as you're getting older, that financial power of attorney needs to have additional provisions in it. So while a basic power of attorney works great when you're young, it may not cover all your bases as you age. So your estate plan needs to evolve as you get older, as your assets change, and as you become responsible for more people and things in your life. Just like when you have children, you need to have some documents in place, including a will to say what happens to your children if something happens to you. This is a basic responsibility that you have as a parent to get this stuff in order just in case. And then again, as you get older, you might want to refine your documents to say with more specificity how things will happen as you age, including your long-term care needs. How will you access care? Do you want to stay at home? Do you want to go to a facility? How will you pay for those things? This is all part of the planning that we're going to be talking about. And so we have developed a resource for this. We have a QR code that you can go to. It has a quick little quiz that you can take so that you can self-assess and get an idea of where you might be in the estate planning process. Maybe you just need some basic documents. It'll give you an idea of what it is that you might need. Maybe you need something a little more complex. Maybe you have a business. Maybe you have a lot of things going on, a lot of balls in the air. That might be something where you might need a trust set up. And then for some people, you might be looking at what kind of care needs you need for the future. That might involve developing a plan for how you're going to access quality care and who's going to help manage that without it being a burden on your loved ones. You're going to need a whole different set of documents but more importantly, a different plan. So take the quiz and self-assess.
Our thanks to Lawyer Lisa for sharing her valuable insight today. If you'd like more information or have questions on the topic, be sure to reach out at the website or the phone number on your screen. This portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Lawyer Lisa.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, welcome back to Living Local Carolina, everybody. I'm in the studio right now, and as you can see, we've got a lot of props today. I love it. I'm so happy to be joined by Arnisha from Angel Diaper Cakes and Crafts. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. What do you do, Arnisha?
So I'm a crafter,
yeah.
Is what I call myself.
I can see that.
I do a lot of stuff, range from diaper cakes for the new moms to birthday decorations, retirement, anniversary, just anything crafty.
Yeah.
I'm your girl.
I'm a crafty girl too, so you're right after my heart here. We're kindred spirits. But you've got some really cool cups that have a little bit of elevated technology here that I've never seen before.
Yes.
Walk me through it.
So we have a few. The ones in the front, I call my conversation piece. These are glitter tumblers with hot and cold.
Love it.
Have like the little ice and your topping.
Fun.
I know you go to the beach and have your straw or whatever. And then we have the kids' cups and
good with the handles.
Right.
That's
and then
good.
that one, the reason why I like that one is because as the child grows, it turns into a big boy or big girl cup because it comes with an extra lid and straw.
Love
so
that.
You can use it for a longer time. And then we have a camping cup for campers or guys who likes to walk outside, when time change at 5 o'clock and you need light. So you can still walk and have your light outside.
Look at that.
With your cup and your little handle and interchangeable lid.
Perfect.
And it tells you the temperature outside.
That is very cool.
We have 2 different size speaker cups.
Yeah.
So this one is a 30 ounce. And they light up to the bottom. And it comes with a handle and an extra bottom piece. So if you don't want to have the speaker with you, you can change it out.
Okay.
And the charge lasts for about 18 hours.
Nice.
Full charge. So you can listen to music fully for about 18 hours.
So rechargeable, and then you just
It's
take
rechargeable.
it off to wash it?
Yep. You can unscrew it. This one is the one with no handle. This is a 20 ounce. This one is a 30 ounce. And you just unscrew the bottom.
Love that.
Wash
Easy
it
peasy.
like how you would anything. And screw it back on when you're done. And then inside you have the USB to charge it.
And we haven't even talked about this yet, but they're also decorated so cute. You can kind of customize.
You can customize and put anything on here that you like. Like for grandparents, they usually have. Like I did one for my mom with all the grandkids around it.
Very cute.
All her grandkids are on it, so now she has to get an updated one for the great grands.
Yeah.
And then we have our water bottle because summer is coming.
Oh my gosh, that is a huge
and this
water
is
bottle.
That's
a
ounce.
jug.
Yeah, this is a 100-ounce jug. So my favorite is drinking the tears of my haters.
I hadn't even read that yet. I love it.
So yeah,
I love it. I love everything you do.
Absolutely. Then we have our centerpieces for your table or decoration, whatever, and your reef for the door, the wooden one. And then we have our vertical welcome sign over here. And then we have our starter kit
baby box
for the new mom.
Oh, such a great gift for new moms.
With a custom-made blanket
Love
in the back with the matching. This is the burp cloth.
Oh my goodness! So you can get a name put on there.
Absolutely,
Love
you can customize it because the hats
matching
and mittens.
Socks. Oh, those are mittens.
The mittens and the caps.
That shows how much I know about babies.
Well, it's been a long time since I had one. So, and then we have things in here that they would need, like diaper wipes, the rash, ointment.
The essentials, you know.
Yeah, right. So
Gotta have it.
Absolutely.
I love it.
And then
okay.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.